Hello everybody and welcome to Circuit Giles Vellenuve in Montreal, Canada for the running of the NASCAR 15200. On the pole today we have the 22 of JT Bryant. And here's how the rest of the field will line up. We're back in Montreal after taking one season off from this track. Thought I might make a change in the schedule by not having Montreal, which has always been a confusing race every time we've been at this track, and has had a lot of wrecks. A lot of wrecks. I mean, pretty much every race is going to be a wreck fest in Montreal, so there's no way of avoiding it, but it's always fun to see what's in store for these drivers today as they make the return to Circuit Giles Vellenuve. Moments away from the green flag in the NASCAR 15200, and here it is. We're back in Montreal. And oh boy, Buscarino nearly turned and big crash to start the race. I knew the crash would begin and everybody starts to pile up. Oh man. Never ever. Well, these guys could never like be able to keep it clean. More drivers spin, more pile up in the back. My goodness. What a way to start the race. It's just really been really weird to start a race at the Wreck Fest, but there's no other way to avoid it. Harpo goes by and he pulls away. He's just got no competition pretty much. What we're worried about is how these drivers will survive at this track. This track is just really not for the stock cars, obviously. Obviously, it's not for the stock cars. Harpo leads to the line. Let's hope we get back on the restart. Let's hope for a cleaner run down from here on out. Which is probably not going to happen, but still, it's Montreal. Whoever survives wins. Already we see 7 drivers out of the race. We're green. My goodness. These are the best views I can give you for the battles for second here as Paul Barber trying to get it from Cooper Sauron. Gets through. Ben Braley, now they're forcing 3 wide. Oh man. Oh, Braley spins. Baker involved. 3 wide was not going to work at this track, and they paid the price. Oh boy, driver's trying to avoid the wrecking. 6 is in it. Spins. Lawler, no, it doesn't spin, but got caught up with the got caught up. Bigger wreck again. No, somebody spun. It's Benjamin Miles. Oh man. Harpo hanging on, but look at Paul Barber closes in on the 31. See if we'll get him on the carousel. Wow. This is an interesting race going on so far. Boy, oh boy, has this been a fun race. But someone's going to have to... Who will win, who will lose? Barber going to have one shot here and down the final S's. And we'll get there. Oh, 24 is in the wall. John Arnott's in the wall. There are just 10 laps to go in Montreal as Harpo continues to dominate, but my goodness, dropping like flies. Pit stops are underway, and look at Paul Barber came out first on pit road. Jessica Emery had a problem, had to retire from the race. We're going back to green. Looks like Harple wants that lead back. Goes up high. He's a little high. Ooh, okay. Cooper Sarwan got second place. How about that move? Here they come down the kink. No, Harple spins. He gets unlucky and gets caught up in the mess. Now drivers piling up, and now more pile up. Oh, Matt Junkim is upside down. Junkim went upside down while trying to avoid Buscarino spins. And the 15 is dropped. I think 15 must have gone loose on the corner. He did. He got loose. Oh, he couldn't control the car, and he lost all of a sudden. Siron leads. My goodness, this is going to be one heck of a race. Emmanuel Magnussen's worked his way up to the front. Thanks to the wrecking in front of him, able to avoid all that unscathed. He's in third place. Cooper went from third to first. John Arnott was second. Ooh, boy. And looks like Simon's not going to be able to be caught. Benjamin Miles looking to get for a position against Keon Eddington. And Miles goes by, and Simon will lead under yellow. Just 6 laps to go in Montreal. We're green again. Simon got a great start, a great jump. It won't matter about the great jump as long as if they mess up on the corners, it won't matter about how great the jump is. Miles is around, and there they go again. That's always been the theme in Montreal. They're spinning, spinning, spinning. Oh, Barber can't hang on. Neither could the 24 nor the 17. Couldn't hang on to that one. Leia Walker spins again on the corner. Oh, man. Big mess already. Sauron has the advantage. Pichu, what about him? He has never won at this track, but he's close because he's battling right now for second. And we have 5 to go. It'll come down to the final 3 laps after this, but Harple is going to survive. He made it. Harple gets second away from Pichu. Yeah, there is a caution. I'm not surprised. O'Neal Balvin is going to go by to get a top 5 spot. And he does. One final push down the S curves. Oh, Pichu hits the wall. Rosales is going to keep third place, though. And O'Neal Balvin to 4th and Marches Ferrero to 5th. Just like that. And there was trouble in the back with Kyle Collins. Stays alive and keeps the lead, and already only 19 cars are left, and down to the final 3 laps. Oh, make that 17 cars left. I'm sorry. 3 laps to go. Gonna come down to this. Cooper Sauron in the lead, and Harple is second. He's right on his tail. Sauron Harple led the early stage of the race. Cooper looking for win number 2 this season. Oh, let's see if these drivers are going to make it through. Harple looks like he got a little bit of wall. Ferrero spun. He hit the wall. Is there a caution? No, not yet. No caution yet. They stay green. Oh no, they're not going to stay green for long as Arnott and Buscarino go for a spin. And that's it. That's the race. More pile up in the back. That's just going to ice the race. Cooper Simon pulls away from the pack. Sean Harper is going to need a miracle in order to take the win away. O'Neal Balvin in third place. Let's see if Balvin will make one more move to second. That could be an important role if they decide to pit. Not going to get there. But Harple's pulled away. Got to run off that line. Sauron leads under caution, but the question is, will he stay out and will he win the race? We've seen strange finishes happen at this track. Might see another classic one today. 2 to go. Now let's find out if he'll stay on pit road. He's not. He's going to pit. Everybody's going to pit. Wait a minute. One driver stayed out. That's Tony Green. And he was on the lead lap. Tony Green stays. Sauron's going to come out first. Harple second. And it was close between Emmanuel Magnussen and Pichu for third. I think they're going to give third to Magnussen. But it won't matter because, well, right now Green, he's ruled as the race. Actually, Harple was the leader. He was ruled, so Green is... No, he's fourth. It looks like Green might stay out. Green is trying to win this race on fumes. And he will! What a surprise! Tony Green wins at Montreal. How about that? Wow, he stayed out and he was able to make it on fuel somehow, some way, and he wins at Montreal. Wow. And Cooper Sainz got to be gut-wrenched. He almost had this win, and Tony Green, however, out of nowhere with little expectations of winning this race, pulls off a stunning upset. So welcome back to victory lane, Tony Green. He takes the win at Montreal. Only 16 drivers finished on the lead lap in just 15 laps, actually. So, wow. It was a wreck fest, no doubt. That's always expected at this track. And in the end, though, it turns out Tony Green, who many thought would never win to this season, was finally able to win here in season 20 in Montreal. So what an upset. We just saw a major upset here in Montreal. Tony Green wins the race. We continue Canada tour in the next 2 races. Next will be in Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, and then 349. Hope you'll join us in the next 2 races, as this has been the Montreal race here today, and Tony Green's your winner. So we'll see you at Mosport.